Hamilton. Starting for the Wolves, a 6'1" junior, number 1, LeBron Christian. Next starter, 6'4" senior, number 2, Ty Robinson. Starting the guard, a 6'3" junior, number 3, Zach Pennington. Starting the guard, a 6'2" junior, 13, and number 19. Running the starters for the Wolves, a 6'4" senior, number 3, Cooper King. Head coach Scotty Pennington, assisted by Jesse Johnson. Now Panther fans, on your feet for your Cabot Panthers. Starting the floor for the Panthers, a 6'3" senior, 0. Guard. Starting at guard, a 6'3" starting at guard, 5'9" senior, number 5, Parker Hahn. Starting forward, 6'2" junior, 13, Kobe Rosenthal. 14, Owen Swanson. Your Panthers are coached by head coach Lola Penney, assisted by John White.
Hello and welcome back to Cabot Panther basketball. Today we've got a good one as the Panthers face off against the Lake Hamilton Wolves. The Wolves have been cruising through the tournament so far, dismantling Greenbrier just 2 days ago, 76-37. I'll be your play-by-play commentator for the evening, Colton Hennessy, and alongside me, your color commentator,
Carson Cook. We're in for a tough one this afternoon for the last game of the Cabot Classic. The Panthers are coming off a loss and looking to avenge their loss from last night here against Lake Hamilton. We expect nothing less than the Panthers' best. And as we were talking about Lake Hamilton, they beat Collierville last night, 66-55. So when we say they've been cruising through this tournament, we aren't lying, as the Panthers not so much, as they lost to Greenbrier last night.
Yeah, so this will definitely be the Panthers' toughest test, even coming off of a loss. This is a team that beat the team that they lost to, and it was a very big win. So we are in for a tough battle as Lake Hamilton decides to swing the rock around the rim, a little cut baseline. Still swinging in the perimeter. Parker Hines on a closeout. That will be a charge drawn on the first possession of the game. Owen Swanson putting his body on the line.
Yeah, big-time play from a big-time player. As you see an interesting starting five here for the Panthers tonight. You see Parker Hines and Owen Swanson in the place of the typical Nate Vance and Jermaine Christopher.
And we just saw a bucket right there from Owen Swanson down low. We're used to him putting up shots from the perimeter. Great to see him getting inside and being physical. And like you said, no Nate Vance, as he has rolled his ankle in practice today. And we also have Jermaine out for personal reasons, as Braden Hall now in the corner finds Swanson. Swanson wanted to get in and get another bucket at the rim, poked away off Swanson. Lake Hamilton ball.
And I've heard from a little bird that Jermaine Christopher will be seen tonight, just not in the first five, as Lake Hamilton looks to answer back to Owen Swanson's bucket earlier.
And there is the man of the hour with a three. Ty Robinson put up 30-plus points in 3 quarters. Didn't even play the fourth quarter against Greenbrier. Tremendous showing by a tremendous athlete, Owen Swanson, taking ankles but could not finish the play. My goodness, Owen Swanson, what a move.
Talking about the man of the hour. If Swanson makes that one, he's the man of the day for the Panthers.
I mean, we would not be surprised to see that on SportsCenter if he knocked that one down. And there is another three, and it goes. Ty Robinson went 9 of 10 from 3, 90%. That's unheard of at any level of basketball. 9 of 10 from 3 against Greenbrier in that game that he put up 36. And Parker Hines tries to answer back with a three of his own, but it won't go.
Yeah, that would have been a tone setter for the Panthers, telling everybody in this arena that they can play with this tough three-point shooting team, but the Wolves are looking to add on to their lead now, and from the corner.
My goodness, can this guy miss? Ty Robinson, the 6'4" senior from the corner, committed to Florida Atlantic, a team that made it to the Final Four just a year ago. Braden Hall with a good look at a three, and that one won't fall.
Yeah, I mean, this guy taking to the ball up the court now. He's gone 3 for 3 so far in this game, committed to Florida Atlantic. It's a different breed here in Panther Arena. Let's see if this Panther team can hold them to at least sub 20.
And he gets another shot, and he drains it. 4 for 4. What a start to the first quarter.
He's got all 12 of the Wolves' points as Goddard will look to answer back. That one missed badly.
And what an acrobatic putback. Braden Hall, what a shot. Goes to the line for the and one.
Yeah, that's just a tough shot from Braden Hall. He's been good all season and finishing down low in the paint. And even better at his free throw shooting.
Yeah, and right on cue, Braden Hall knocks down the and one chance three-point play for Hall. As the Panthers trail by 7 early, all due to this man right here, Ty Robinson.
Yeah, you see teams lead by 7, not much in this arena, except for when the girls are playing. And here, there's another 3 from the Wolves.
That was Aaron Abernathy. What a look from the corner, as we've seen him get the ball in the corner and look for a shot, and there's going to be an offensive foul and clear frustration, as I don't know who you can call that on the Panthers. I don't know who you can call that on. I mean, horrendous, but nonetheless, the Panthers will continue to fight, and Ty Robinson gets an easy bucket at the rim. He now has 14 of Lake Hamilton's 17.
Yeah, that's just impressive. And I said maybe the Panthers might be able to hold him to under 20. They might be able to hold him to under 40 tonight. If he plays the whole game, I mean, he might just have every Wolves point, except for that 3 from Aaron Abernathy from the corner. But man, Chandler has played Robinson has played impressive so far tonight.
And we see a new look from the Panthers. Jermaine Christopher and Trip Dyer check into the game. And that's replacing Parker Hines and Colton Rosenbaum.
Yeah, Christopher will have to take this game over quickly as they trail by 12 so early into the game. Let's see what the star-studded point guard can do against the Atlantic commit.
And already looking for a shot, he puts it in. A tough lay from Jermaine Christopher as soon as he gets on the floor. As now Ty Robinson looking to get this Lake Hamilton offense going. And LeBron Christensen drives, gets it back. LeBron Kristen. And there's another shot, a fadeaway, way off. But the putback is there. Zane Pennington on the rebound. The follow-up shot is good.
Robinson was feeling himself way too much on that pass.
And there's Braden Hall wide open for 3, and he will sink it. Nothing but net from Braden Hall. Looking to answer back, Ty Robinson gets it to LeBron Kristen. Kristen gets a man cut into the basket and off Goddard. Great hands from Grant to poke it away. That was Abernathy looking for the baseline drive. Ty now pulls up. Jumper will not fall. A great rebound from Trip Dyer as the Cabot offense looks to get it going. Jermaine Christopher.
Yeah, and that was a nice move from Robinson down low. Unfortunately for them, he couldn't finish it.
And what a move from Grant Goddard on the block. Goes up, puts it in off the pump fake.
Yeah, that's just nice finish there from Grant Goddard between two Lake Hamilton Wolves as that one's poked away.
Jermaine on the fast break. Gets the ball deflected, has to slow it down a little bit. Swanson in the corner for three, heel drive. Gets it to Tripp down low. Tripp had a good look, but blew the layup. And Lake Hamilton with the rebound.
And you can't do that much against this Lake Hamilton team, as we saw them score early and often just early in this first. Now the Panthers lucky to get it back in under 7.
As the ball goes out of bounds off Zane Pennington. As Swanson comes out of the game for Hines. Goddard now to inbound the ball to Christopher, and Christopher to get this Panther offense started, down 7 here late in the first quarter. Christopher gets it to Goddard. Goddard on the attack, gets the ball stripped from him. Robinson now to take the ball up the court for Lake Hamilton. Let's see what he can do. He'll drive. He's just ripping the ball, and LeBron Kristen has it at the top of the key, working on Tripp Dyer.
Yeah, the Wolves have been good all tournament at getting takeaways and capitalizing, but so far tonight, the Panthers have been the one capitalizing off of their mistakes.
Now we see Aiden Hughes check in for LeBron Kristen, and Wyatt Phillips to come in for Tripp Dyer. And that looks like the Panthers are committed to this small ball style of play. The only big man being Grant Goddard. Goddard now with it. Finds Phillips at the top of the key. Gets it to Hall. Hall on the attack. Finds Hines. Hines has a good look. And an easy lay set up by a perfect dime from Braden Hall.
That was just beautiful from your Panthers. That passing play is something that we haven't been able to see often from them, as they tend to paint the perimeter with their passes, but it's nice to see them changing up that style of offense.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking notes from the Lady Panthers, as we see a similar scheme to that all the time. Wyatt Phillips, the junior, being guarded heavily, and there's a charge drawn by Wyatt Phillips. If you want more play time, make plays like that. Beautiful defensive stand and turnover forced by Wyatt Phillips on the star, Ty Robinson.
And that's a Final Four team commit, Colton, like you said earlier. And Wyatt Phillips, the junior with limited playing time, making the smart play.
And now we have Braden Hall in the corner for three. Nylon from Braden Hall.
Nice to see the trifecta from the corner, and the Panthers have it within 2 for the first time since the first bucket.
And there's a shot to answer back, way off. Gets his own rebound on the long one that gets out to the perimeter. Now Ty Robinson looking to get a shot as the clock is winding down. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Robinson up by half court. And that is going to be a violation on Ty Robinson.
I'm not sure what that one was, Colton, but nevertheless, the Panthers will get possession, looking for the last shot within 15 seconds.
As Christopher now with it. Drives. Christopher gets in on Robinson, and that will be a foul. Ty Robinson clearly unhappy.
Robinson so clearly frustrated so early into this game. We'll see how that plays effect on the rest of the game.
And it looks like Robinson will be taking a seat on the bench. LeBron Kristen to replace him, as Christopher's first free throw will not fall, and a great sight for the Panthers. And it looks like they have a better chance now than ever to get back into this one, as they're only down by 2 and now by 1 following the bucket, or excuse me, the converted free throw from Jermaine Christopher. LeBron Kristen on the pull-up three. Way off. And we will be taken into the second quarter. The Panthers down 18-19.
Yeah, and you would have liked to see Christopher tie the game up there, as he had a shot too. He wouldn't be able to make the first one fall, but he'll get the second one. And now the Panthers are within one.
Yeah,
but man, the story of the night so far, Ty Robinson, the senior, Florida Atlantic commit, has shown it so far tonight, but recently a little bit of frustrations has thrown a wrench in his game.
Yes, I mean, Ty Robinson came out guns blazing. 4 threes in a row, 12 points. Had the first 12 points of the game for Lake Hamilton. I mean, you don't see that out of people that aren't going to play basketball at the next level. And for such a high-level team like Florida Atlantic, I mean, truly impressive what we're getting to watch. But what's more impressive is getting in one of those players' heads. I mean, the Panthers have been able to do that. Not just the Panthers, but even the Panther fans have got to Ty Robinson. So something that he's definitely going to need to correct before making it to the next level.
Definitely, you can't let things like that slip into your head as a player at that caliber, but we'll see him still on the bench, as Lake Hamilton coach knows exactly what Panther Arena knows. Ty Robinson is flustered, and that's bad for the Wolves.
Now, Jermaine, a little bit of miscommunication from the Panthers, and a fast break layup. Way off. Way off. As now Braden Hall looks to take advantage in transition, will not hit the corner three, and the ball will go out of bounds. There was just a little bit of miscommunication leading up to the Jermaine turnover.
And that's Jerome Johnson right there on the steal, and then the smoked layup. He'll go straight to the bench after that one. Aiden Hughes, the 5'6" senior, will take his place.
Now we see LeBron Kristen on the drive. You can't lower your shoulder, and sure enough, another charge drawn by the junior Wyatt Phillips.
And Kristen can't believe that one. But just about everybody else who saw it can. He seems to be the only one confused.
As the Panthers going to their common scheme of the motion offense. Wyatt Phillips on the attack, finds Christopher. That's Hall in the corner for three. Will not fall. Another good look for Braden Hall.
Yeah, we saw him last night. When Braden Hall doesn't shoot well, the team doesn't play well, as Hall is going to have to find some ways to sink the ball from three.
Yeah, and we saw him knock down two already, as there's a turnover, a travel on Lake Hamilton, and the Panthers look. And Goddard down low has good positioning, and he will finish right under the cup. Grant Goddard gets another bucket.
And that's just awareness from Grant Goddard, getting that 2 points down low. And hey, he doesn't look so small anymore now that they're not playing a 6'9" player.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't be more right. As Lake Hamilton swinging around the perimeter, trying to set up the offense. The Panthers playing fantastic defense, but there's a great drive from Zane Pennington as Jermaine Christopher goes down, and not a good sight to see for Panther fans.
Yeah, that looked nasty. If you saw, he hit his ankle, or it seemed to be his heel on the goal. Panther Arena sits quietly awaiting to see if Jermaine Christopher, their star-studded point guard, is okay.
As he is able to get up, but in clear pain. The last thing you want to see for Panther fans is he's able to make it off the court on his own. A great sight for a player that's struggling to get off the court is for him to do it on his own, taking that initiative, the star player for this Panther team, as the Cabot offense will look to minimize that factor and get some buckets even while Christopher's not on the court.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see Christopher back in the game soon, as you saw him pointing to that goalpost and pointing back down at his heel. Just an awkward fall, and it felt a lot worse than it was for Jermaine Christopher.
As LeBron Kristen setting up the offense. Looking for his man, Abernathy at the elbow, hands it off. A pull-up jumper from Pennington, nothing but net. Unfortunately, that's the outside of the net.
And Pennington, yikes. Pennington, you just can't do that in such close of a game, and the Panthers will have a chance to take the lead here.
As Phillips at the top of the key, finds Swanson. Swanson for three! Nothing but nylon to take the lead from Owen Swanson.
And you saw the hesitation. He pump fakes, gets his man to jump, and jumps right over him. That's 3 for Swanson.
Kristen looks to answer back. The elbow jumper is no good. Hall with the rebound. As the ball is deflected out of bounds by LeBron Kristen. Coming into the game is Victor Easter for LeBron Kristen. Phillips to inbound. Finds Hines at the Panther logo. Hines gets it to Goddard. Goddard finds Swanson. Swanson for 3. That one won't fall. Braden Hall attacking the glass but will not come away with it. And Pennington in the fast break. He'll get it back out to Hughes. Hughes swinging around the perimeter. Easter in the corner for 3. That one way off, nothing but air.
And Abernathy, oh no, once again from the corner. You can't miss that badly.
And now Swanson gets it to Phillips. Phillips with a great find down low. Grant Goddard gets another bucket right at the cup.
Panther fans, I don't know if you can see, but Jermaine Christopher still looks in quite some pain on the Panther bench now. But I got a quick word with their athletic trainer, and he said, no worries, Christopher should be fine. He didn't move in much of a hurry, and I expect to see him late in this game.
And that's what we all hope for as Braden Hall on the wing for the Panthers. He'll drive, puts up a left-handed layup, won't go, grabs his own board and puts it back and gets another bucket. Timeout, Lake Hamilton.
And Braden Hall, that's just a tough layup. He'll miss the first one, but he won't miss it twice. And now the Panthers lead by 6. Down by 12 early in this game, up by 6 now. This Panther team has come to play tonight.
I mean, truly tremendous what we're seeing from this Panther team. We saw Christopher not in the game early in the first quarter. And that's when the Panthers were losing. He comes back and gives this Panther team some momentum, something to fight for. And then Ty Robinson coming out of the game has led to Panthers' success on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball, because that's one less guy you have to worry about.
And both teams take the court once again. The Wolves looking to regain the lead. And the Panthers looking to extend theirs.
And I must say, I'm a wee bit surprised not to see Ty Robinson out on the court, as Hughes will take the ball up the court for Lake Hamilton. Lake Hamilton swinging around the perimeter, trying to get it down low. That's Kent. Kent with the easy block shot, and he steps over Grant Goddard. As Hines gets it to Swanson in the corner. Swanson wants to drive baseline, but gets it stolen by Easter. Easter now taking it up the court. Finds Pennington. Pennington has struggled offensively so far in this game, looking to turn that around.
Yeah, and you see great confidence from head coach Scotty Pennington, not keeping his star player Ty Robinson in the game. Pennington's got trust in his other players as the Wolves have a sub in, but it's not Robinson.
Zane Pennington, the one making the shot right there. as Braden Hall wants to take a three, won't get it. Owen Swanson open, will not fall. Panthers fighting as they'll get it. Owen Swanson with another look at a three, and it won't fall, but they continue to fight for it, but there will be an over-the-back call on Wyatt Phillips.
Hey, and it looks like Pennington was saving his star player for ours as Robinson and Jermaine Christopher check into the game. Panthers lead by 2, and a nail-biter we've got here in Panther Arena.
And Christopher will get a clapping ovation from Panther fans as he checks back in the game. As now Hughes to set up the offense. Now Pennington gets it to the star, Ty Robinson, who will look to attack. Has nowhere to go. Gets it out to the corner. Pennington for three, and it falls. Nothing but net from Zane Pennington.
And obviously that play is from Coach Bailey. He said once Robinson gets the ball, Jermaine Christopher is going to go double team, and that's how Pennington got that shot as Wolves recover a scuffle.
And the Panthers come away with the rebound off the blown lay from Zane Pennington. Christopher looks to attack, and there's going to be a carry on Jermaine Christopher.
Yeah, and that's a good call. I mean, Jermaine Christopher knew it as soon as he looked up. It got stuck on the backside of his body, and the Wolves have the ball once again with a 1-point lead.
And Ty Robinson will give it up at half court to Aiden Hughes. Aiden Hughes now working around the perimeter. Finds Robinson. Robinson for three. Nothing but nylon. Ty Robinson adds another three to his long list.
Yeah, not only his long list of threes, but that's 17 points so far for Ty Robinson.
The ball is being worked down low, back out to the corner to Phillips. Christopher now up top, gets it down low to Rosenbaum. Phillips for three. Will not go off the front of the rim. And Ty Robinson to take it up the court. Looks to drive, pulls up for three, and that's way off.
Yeah, just an awkward looking and rush shot from Ty Robinson, one that really just didn't need to be done.
And Christopher with a tough fast break lay in transition. What a play from Christopher, still favoring that ankle, but looked as athletic as ever.
Yeah, I mean, still moving quickly as Jermaine Christopher, but you can see him wincing in pain in the Panther huddle. The Wolves lead just by 2 so late in the half. Ty Robinson back in the game. Jermaine Christopher back in the game. We've got a good one here in Panther Arena. And Colton, if you're head coach Scotty Pennington for your Wolves, what are you telling him here?
I mean, it's a good thing I'm not a head coach, because all I would say is give the ball to Ty Robinson and get out of the way, because that seems to be exactly what has worked for Lake Hamilton. He played the first quarter and hasn't had much playing time in the second, yet still has over half of his team's points.
And you see Parker Hines leading this Panther team, trying to get a little bit of a game plan going for this tough Ty Robinson. And if I'm Cabot, I'm just trying to get into Robinson's head, as it works so easily in the first quarter. Just a couple misses is all it took. Here in the second, he looks like his old self again.
There's Robinson working it around. Trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, but wants a shot late in this shot clock, so there's minimal time for the Panthers as he gets it down low, and a good look for his teammate. That's Jerome Johnson on the bucket down low. Christopher has to put up a shot soon, and he won't get it off, and it didn't fall anyways. The Panthers are down 29-33 going into half, and Carson, what is it going to take to flip the tide going into the second?
Yeah, I mean, we saw this Wolf team get on top early, and then boom, second gear for the Panthers in the second. We're just going to have to find that once again, and it seemed to just go downhill once Jermaine got injured the first time. Now he's back in the game. He'll have to take it over in the second. But join us in about 10 minutes